starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, it switched. Woohoo.
Oh, you want one?
No,
I'll make you one.
no, that's fine.
Did you eat?
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Wouldn't you know it?
Ring, ring, banana phone. I know who it isn't.
Didn't you? Didn't you touch some?
From Brian Bear.
Yes, I did.
Huh?
Let me.
Hey.
How do I mute? Never mind.
Yeah, I'm here. They touched somebody.
I'll get you.
That was perfect timing.
Let's see here. Let me put the chat thing so I can read chat. Oh,
Bushcraft, how are you?
oh, not too bad. Been better, but it is what it is.
Hanging in there.
Oh, do you want unmuted? You have to accept to be unmuted. I can't force unmute you. Oh, I think he froze.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, there we go. I can hear you.
Okay. That was my son making sure Dixon made it home all right.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, Bushcraft,
Oh,
if I push this full screen mode, am I going to get? Is something going to happen?
Yeah, you'll go full screen.
Okay,
Really?
never mind.
yeah,
It
just
won't
like
do
that.
nothing. It won't do nothing to us. It's just on your side.
Okay, but it'll make it where I can actually read the chat.
You mean on the screen next to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd make it easier. If you look over to, would it be your left? I guess. Yeah, your left.
I see it over there too. Yeah.
There's a thing that says comments, and you can read it there.
Yeah. Gotcha.
My camera's lagging.
Yeah. Well, you got to realize this is. You can select your camera to be not 1280 because this is everything's upped compared to StreamYard. So you actually have to go in and turn everything down if you want it to go down.
Okay.
Because StreamYard just started giving you 1280, even though they're going to charge you like $20 more for it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
StreamYard's going to be obsolete here before long. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it kind of, those people who are locked in on the $25 one for the year when they purchase a year, if they don't catch it, because if Jeff didn't tell me, they emailed him and told me they were raising it, I would have never known. And I went and looked, and I had 3 days, and they were going to raise it from $10 to $44. And I said, nope.
They got 101 though.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He said they already started charging him $44. But
44 a
Hey,
month.
that was good.
yeah,
That was good on my end. I didn't have the money in the bank, so they couldn't get it.
well, we got Regina, Be Charming, Jenny B, Grace. Well, Lake's in chat.
No, she's right there beside Bigfoot.
Let me see. Yeah, and I can also, with this, well, I don't have nowhere to put it, but Apps and widgets. I can put
Widgets.
how
Like
many viewers if I was streaming to all those people. But it says we got 55. Nobody on X right now, unfortunately. I don't even know what that
Really?
green one is.
So you're streaming across different platforms?
Well, you can. This thing allows you to go, I think, up to 9 different platforms at one time. I don't think I have the bandwidth for that though. Oh, that's Rumble. Yeah, the green one is Rumble. Rumble's too hard to go live unless they change things. But let me go ahead and get rid of that.
What are you doing?
I am prepping. I'm leaving. I'm saying hello. Duh. Can't even comb what hair I got without being questioned about it.
Blake's playing peekaboo.
No, Allie wanted me to erase something off the board for your stream. That's all. She's working on something.
Oh,
Allie, when are you going to read your messenger?
Huh?
When are you going to read your messages?
I told her to don't. She's never on
3
there.
weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
well, that's um, my Facebook. I didn't know there was people sending me messages, and I had some for 2 years ago, and I'm like, whoops. I even messaged him back. Sorry, I don't look at this, so I didn't know I had messages here. So I try to at least once a month go to Facebook and look.
Hello to everyone in YouTube land tonight.
And I did notice that I had messages on Truth Social, and they delete after 14 days, so I didn't get to see what they wrote because I'm bad with social media. Yeah, it said, and this says auto delete after 14 days. It doesn't say when they sent the message or anything, but sorry, whoever you were. I need a
I'm
secretary.
wearing Bushcraft. I'm wearing that 70s couch.
The 70s couch.
Yeah,
Oh,
my swing. Yeah,
didn't
that
that
was
thing
hilarious.
catch fire?
No, T's over there like, hey, Lake, the 70s called. They want their couch back.
Yeah, I thought it caught fire and they had to get a new one.
The 70s couch?
You know the show
Oh, that 70s show. I don't know. I never really
in
watched.
the basement, the couch they was always sitting on. Is that what he's talking about,
Well, I
or just
mean,
a random 70s couch?
yeah,
Oh,
random.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He
do
was
like
being
the
funny.
jacket. Oh, hey, look, I'm getting a message. My.
I'm watching it in real time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got even the which the frost we had this morning was like the fourth day we had frost. Um, yesterday morning being the worst one. Everybody's talking about they lost their gardens and this and that. And I I haven't done anything to my garden since I gave up with the drought, and I still have peppers growing.
We do too. I can't believe y'all have had 4 nights or 4 mornings with frost.
Hmm.
We just got our first one and it barely did anything, but we definitely got one because I could see it.
Oh yeah, the other ones you could see the frost on the leaves and stuff, and on the tops of the
Mhm.
car and stuff, but it wasn't a
Yeah,
full one. The
right.
yesterday morning it was like 30 degrees frost.
Oh, well, we haven't gotten that cold.
Yeah, it's been in the 30s the last 4 days or so, 3 or 4 days.
Okay, go ahead and erase the text messages. Inquiring minds might want to know. Oh, wait a minute, I ain't muted.
How would you expect me to read it anyway?
Oops.
Thank you, Debbie, for watching on both of them. I appreciate it. You might hear a
Hey,
little
it's
echo
Phil
though.
R.
Where? McCracken?
Phil R.
Hey, Filler. And TNT Twister.
Phil R says, "Who's that lady?" LOL. Lake. Long time no see.
I know. I've been
Ooh,
busy.
you had snow
This one
already?
keeps.
The odd thing was it was probably about 41, 42, and we had a hailstorm. It was cold, but
Now,
we had a hailstorm. It wasn't sleet, it was hell. Really, really odd.
darn. Now the other night when I got up on signal and said that they was hollering for snow, they got snow that night, and it was a pretty good flurry. And I'm sitting here thinking, Western North Carolina, Tennessee, and all of them up in that area, they got it rough, and winter ain't even got here yet.
Yeah. Virginia and the Tennessee mountains. I don't
Yeah.
even want to think about that yet. I don't mind the cool nights and everything. I don't want to think about having to go out and shovel snow.
No, no
Oh,
one does.
I
And
took
and
my brother, yeah, my brother's girlfriend dog out for a walk at the edge of the woods, and she kept hearing something. A few minutes later, I got to hearing something, and I looked over beside a tree. Hey, I was about 10 foot from a skunk, and I said, "Come on, let's go."
Uh,
Gotta love those woodsy kitties.
I thought that story was
Well,
going
they can
somewhere
go.
else.
Me too. I was
No, 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 no,
Did they come back with you?
no. He or she, it stayed over there.
They stayed over there. Good.
Oh, that is a topping for what she made. The meat is gone. I give it to the dogs. You couldn't chew it.
just gonna go in the trash.
Well, do you
My
actually
opinion. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I got to mute myself.
Yeah, he muted himself this time.
Figured it out.
I want to watch a movie. My
Yeah.
parents are getting off. Well,
So
love
we're,
you.
we're getting kicked off, but can we share something with you before we go?
Yeah.
No, really. We're getting kicked off. She's.
I demand. I have needs. Okay.
You only get so much time with your daughters. So when they ask to watch a movie, you got to take advantage of it.
What you watching?
Probably something dysfunctional and terrible, but
Oh, yeah. Goodness.
no, bushcraft. I wanted to share something real quick, and then I'm going to duck off. But I think you would find this kind of interesting. I was reading in the book of Isaiah the other day, actually this morning, the other day, and I was reading in chapter 6, and chapter 6 starts Isaiah's uh, vision of God on the throne and the seraphim, the angels. And it talks about those angels, the seraphim who are standing there. And angels are created beings. And just like we were created to be here on the earth, these angels were created to be right there at the throne in the presence of God. And Isaiah 6:2, it said, the seraphim stood above him, each having 6 wings. So these seraphim angels had 6 wings. And it says, so that with 2 of his 6 wings, he covered his face, and with 2, he covered his feet. So these beings, these angels who are created for that environment, even though they were created for that, they still could not look upon the glory of God without covering. They were designed to be able to cover their eyes and shield themselves from the glory of God. And with the other 2, they covered their feet, and it reminded me of Moses when he went up to the burning bush, and God said, "Take off your shoes. This is holy ground." And then these seraphim who are covering their eyes and their feet in the presence of God, they're singing this song, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of His glory." That's just a glimpse of the glory and the holiness of God. And I don't know, that smacked me this morning when I read that. And I don't know if anybody even cares, but I just wanted to share that.
I think a lot of people have always wondered though, like why do they have
Why they
6
have
wings?
6 wings? Yeah.
So hopefully that answers a lot of those questions though. But it goes deeper than that, obviously.
Yeah.
It's not about the wings.
Yeah. Wing night.
The wing. Except
Don't-
for they're not 10 cents anymore, baby.
Yeah.
10 cent wing night. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that.
No, back in the 40s, maybe.
Hey, I'm not that
Back in
old.
the 40s.
No.
Wing it
All right, but
night.
what is the trick to signing off of here? I don't even know how to do that. I like this new platform. This is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
gonna have to play around with it on Sunday.
I think Eric's still trying to figure out how to get in here.
Eric lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you first click a link and you're at the login screen, there's a drop down under the camera view, and you select which room you want to go into.
Okay.
And
Like
sometimes it'll be on the right room, and sometimes it won't. So you have to select it. That's the weird part.
Is that the white room with black curtains?
Well, it depends because you can pick if you want it dark or light.
I see what you did there.
It's a door song, I'm pretty sure.
Is
Top right.
they figured out everything. I think StreamYard is copying off of these people.
I think you just hit the X button.
What X?
Like the whole page.
You
Is
just
that how
close out of the tab? I don't think so.
You close out of the tab?
Well, there's got to be a way to do this.
You can go up to the top right there and log out.
The drop in right there. Hit that.
Oh, found it. Okay.
Okay.
We'll do that soon.
Yeah, click on your name up there. Watch me end up logging out by accident.
That's never happened before.
Maybe we can
Nah.
coach Eric how to get into this room after we drop off here.
We can
Press
we can
escape.
lower him, can't.
Well, Jeff figured it out.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
I haven't tried yet. Maybe I should go to the other room and I should try because I probably can't find my way out of a paper bag. A wet paper bag.
Well, after I get up on here for a little while, I'm gonna go ahead and get the link and download it and play around with it myself.
Yeah.
Lucky folks.
It does,
How many,
don't it?
how
Yeah,
many people can you
the
have up
scenes
here?
and stuff are kind of confusing, but I'm used to it because, well, the thing is, when you make an account, they'll send you videos every day on how to do something, little tutorials.
Hmm.
I still haven't watched them, but Crazy said they helped her a lot. So
Snow Wolf, are you a Dollar General employee by chance? I doubt it.
All right, I think we're going to drop out and go watch a movie.
okay, thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thanks for letting us hang out for a minute. Chat, it's good seeing everybody.
We're
Appreciate
gonna
it.
watch Tarot, by the way.
No,
Let me get
I
him.
don't like those movies. Those are scary. All
Oh,
right, bye.
Have a good night,
Oh,
everybody.
hi, Watt.
Hey, Watt.
Y'all be good.
You as well. Perfect timing.
are you there, Watt?
Unmute yourself.
Let's try.
Hey, Dixie.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
That's good. How's your son?
Oh, there you go. I moved you over there.
I think Watt is with us. I've seen him
Yeah,
light up,
I heard some noises.
crunching.
He's trying.
There we go. There we go.
What?
Hey,
You there?
there's Eric. Hey, Eric, did you did you give up? I was trying to think of a way that I could show you how to do it, but I don't know if I can log in and show you at the same time. So let me see. Uh-oh. Oh, what's back again?
Can you hear me?
Oh, there you are.
I couldn't hear you a
Yeah.
while ago.
Oh, you couldn't hear us? Huh.
Well, I got two serious things I need to say right quick. I don't mean to derail nothing. But number one, I got my internet back today. Number two,
Good.
go Bulldogs.
I
That's all I got.
thought,
I
I
can tell
thought
you
you
got
said
your
you had.
internet back.
I thought you said you had something important to share.
He got his internet back.
I infringe
Well,
you.
okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
everything sound okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said the 19th or the 20th, but they must have hooked it up sometime this evening. Had to have been after 5 o'clock because I came home, showered, changed clothes, and had to go to a family thing and came back home and I had internet.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I was kind of enjoying not having it. Really, almost forgot about it.
Do you get credit for the days that you weren't
Yeah,
didn't have off?
yeah. The internet, Georgia Power. Of course, I don't have cable, but cable. Anybody that's on city water here locally. Um, and something else. I forget what it was. 'Cause
Now
heck, I
those
lost it on the 27th. So heck, it's almost been a month.
yeah. Now the subject for tonight was going to well, uh, and
I
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that 101 didn't know about this.
Yeah,
I
what's up,
waited
bud?
and waited to see if he was going to if he was going to put a live out because of what happened yesterday. I don't know if anybody else noticed it. Um, the cue boards went down. Yesterday was the 17th. Yeah. And here, I'll go ahead and share something.
It's the hunt for Red
oh
October yesterday. Well, this full moon is the hunter moon, and man, it was the biggest. It's the biggest moon I've ever seen.
It was pretty good. It's been pretty good size the last few days,
Yeah.
but it's supposed to be a doozy today, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It's not as bright here tonight, but it's way bigger. It's like 3 or 4 times bigger than it was last night.
Yeah. If you see here, it says one of our many hosts um, network is down. Use um, qalerts.pub for the time being rather than qalerts.app. So it went down, yes, on the 17th. And you can't make this up. It was down for 17 minutes. Um, there, you can just imagine some of the comments um, that went through on this. This is Truth Social. This is supposed to be Q alerts, but I don't know. But they did send to the right place and everything. I went to check and see if there was an update or anything. There was no updates. Um, and 17 minutes later, it was back up again. And I didn't notice anything right away. And I don't know. I'm probably going to have to share my whole screen with this one. So let me see how that's going to work.
What time did it go down? I know you said for 17 minutes.
It's in the post, but I don't know if that's exactly when it went down, but
Yeah,
it says 8:45.
that could have been when they noticed it.
Yeah, I don't know at what point, you know, through that time.
Hmm.
But let me share the entire screen, which this is going to be weird. Okay. You can see my whole screen here. Let me widen that out and we'll go to here. Now, you guys see the boards? Because I can't go back and look. So, can you see the boards right here?
I can, yeah.
Okay. Now, this is the normal one that everybody goes to, right? Now, here is the other one. Okay, they're somewhat identical, but look at this post right here. Now I'm going to switch back and forth. That is the only thing on the whole board. And I scrolled down and checked every post throughout the whole thing. This is the only thing that changed. If you notice, there's a space here,
Yeah.
and they took it away on the copy of the boards.
What
So
is it?
I did what 101 would do, and I went and searched this number, and I came up with this. Oh, actually, it wasn't that. I have to go back.
What's
This
the
right,
number? I couldn't zoom in
this
to
right
see it.
here. The number is 17.
Okay.
Oh wow! Wait a minute. I just found something out. Oh, 145 or 845. So it could have went down at 8. Ooh, I would like to find out exactly when it went down. But anyways, it takes you to here, and the number is 17 830 253. So I searched it, and this is the page it comes up, and that number is to a gene, encode of a gene protein. Um, I don't know what this means. This would be something for 101 to dive into and figure out. But uh, it's I don't know.
Let me
That's
see.
what I came up with that number, and this is the evidently the gene is the number associated with that gene is that number, and it's a candidate for a gene for a and I don't even know how to say this big old word here, but it's something to do with your kidneys.
Yeah.
Um, I
Huh.
forget I forget because I searched it up and read about it, but it's something that they've been working on uh, for some kind of failure in kids' kidneys and stuff like that. But let me go ahead and jump back over here so I can get out of this screen so I can read what's going on. Oops, I did a boo-boo.
So, with what I just understood, and I hope I'm wrong, they are giving people or kids a drug so their kidneys will fail.
No, 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 no,
Okay, okay.
no. It, it's they created a gene, and that's that number 17 8 30 254 252 something like that. Um, they created it um, to isolate a problem in juvenile kidneys. It's something that
Like an abnormality or a mutation in the gene.
yeah, and I don't know if it's what the genes for or what it does or anything because that's
That
I'm
page
not
you just pulled up, could you email it to me?
yeah.
Which post, what number post was that?
490 or 44965. Let me see if it's the same. Yeah, it's the same post on both of them. And it was posted November 27th, 2022. And like I said, everything was exact same throughout the whole page, and it took me like an hour and something to go through there. And it took and I went back and forth as I checked both things. And the only thing that changed was that one space. I'm like, why would this just one space change? So I said, well, let's see what this number means. And that's the number of that gene that they created.
Huh.
ER, hold on. He'll be up here in a minute.
Yeah, that is interesting.
And then there was another one that I searched up, and it was um, observation on the food habits of short-tailed shrew.
I thought you was gonna
Is that a
say
bird?
food habits and
Yeah,
tail people.
and this goes back to I think 2000 or 1914 is when this article was written, and
Carol D,
there's
please tell me
a lot
you
of
get
interesting stuff on the strew. I have to make sure I say it right.
I've been looking more into it, especially when you had a show about the birds a while back. I mean, the
Hmm.
more I look into it, the more devastating I realize it is.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time. And guess where this bird habitat is?
North Carolina.
Exactly,
in the woods. Really?
North Carolina.
Please tell me it's not at the zoo.
No, it's
Okay.
well, it was also nicknamed the Carolina shrew,
Huh. I don't
but
know about that one.
the they renamed it the short tail because evidently the Carolina one was a tail was bigger or something like this. So yeah, um, and
Was it
See what
a population decline?
it at that time in 1914 they were talking about how um, the population of people moving to the state and everything that they um, they ate a lot of mice and stuff. And uh-oh, here's 101.
I told you so.
So they're finding people.
Yeah, they still
101.
finding people.
I'm surprised you didn't go live. You didn't? Did you know about the keyboards incident that happened yesterday?
Evening, guys.
It took him a while to figure out how to get in chat. Aha!
It's like I was reading an article the other day. It came out in like 2018 or 2019, and I forget when they started tracking, but up till that year, 2018 or 19, it was almost a third. It's 300. It was 33 million birds had vanished or gone extinct since then. About a third of the
Yeah,
U.S. population.
yeah,
Like you said, they feast on the
Oh,
mice. When you start building in houses and stuff, the mice's habitat's gone. So now the bird don't have nothing to eat. So he's got to go somewhere else, or
yeah. And that's what they were
yeah,
saying
it
about,
is too. It showed us
huh?
the second
17
dog.
minutes. There was something that changed on the board. There was a space between the two boards because they had. I don't know if you knew it or not, but they have a backup of the cue boards, and it runs exactly the same time as the main boards do. And this is all what I've been told. I don't know if it's 100% accurate or anything, but they run two sets of boards and they put in the same information. They're supposed to be identical, but they're not. There's one post that had a space in it. And one of the and that's the number I searched up, by the way. And now that I'm sitting there thinking about it, if the boards went down at 8:30, That's 17,830, and then whatever 238 would have meant. Oh, wait a minute. These are two different numbers. Hold on.
Oh, are they?
Okay. Yeah, there's two different
You
numbers
don't
here.
have to.
One of them 17,830, 238, and one of them 17,830, 253. Now the 253 one is one I searched. I didn't search this other one, so let me search that real quick.
101, you don't have to be a smart aleck about it.
Let me see something.
Bring him up.
Oh,
Bring him up. Bring him up.
oh boy, that's going to be fun. Um. Oh wait, where is the in? Oh, right there it is. Copy. Did you want to come up 101?
He's scared.
Because I have to explain it to you before you try to get up.
And I figured it out. Nah, 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 nah.
And Eric should listen to this too. That way you know. It is a little bit more complicated. One sec, I'm getting my mic. Okay, let me know when you're ready. I'll post the link.
Yeah, once you
Well,
know
when he
about the
comes
Monday
up,
or the Friday thing, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
when he comes up, I'm going down, out.
I
Now
don't
that
believe it.
now this other
Um,
thing that where did it go? Where did I? Oh, here it is. I don't even know if I should even say this stuff. This
Really?
is U.S. Securities and Exchange. Yeah, I probably shouldn't.
Just be careful of what you say.
That's where the first number sent me to. So there's and it's filings for two different companies.
Really?
One's in Florida, and the other one is both of them are in Florida, according to their mailing addresses. The companies.
Oh, excuse me there. Why is that? Every time I get to go live with somebody, I got a bell.
I was just about to say they were both in Georgia. I was about to say that's just my luck. They were right next door the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know the next generation Edgar system.
MGAR?
EDGGAR.
Oh, I don't know. Unless it's an acronym for something.
It probably is, but I don't want to click on it.
Starts with an E. It ain't good.
Jeff was hit with a gas attack.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, ate a bunch of olives.
Okay. Now you're going to get this link, and it's going to bring you up to login screen, and right under your image or the screen that you see, there's going to be a drop down, and you click the drop down, and you find the one that says Friday because today is Friday, and there's the wonky link. And Eric, if you're listening, that's how you don't join by that link. You join by your own link, and you look for that drop down, and and once you select it, then you click join.
For
Well, he's already
$49.99.
down, so it's a drop up.
Yeah, sometimes it's automatically right there. You don't have other you don't the room's already selected for you.
It's 3 foot off the ground. That's about about our level. I don't know. No, it was a lot cooler today, but man, it was a nice day today.
Oh, it actually warmed up here.
I
I
don't
think
like
yesterday
this.
we were in the 40s.
For
I think
the
it was
high?
yesterday. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, because we've been getting in the 30s for lows.
Well, now they're saying for the next several days that we're going to be in the high 70s, low 80s.
Yeah, that's next week. We're gonna all the way to I think Thursday or Friday. We
Okay.
get we'll be in the 70s, and I took the ACs out of the windows, of course.
Yeah. I ain't ran the AC, no AC since the storm.
Hmm. He must be taking lessons from Eric.
Oh, that's one thing I miss. I miss the high school football. Um,
Go Bears.
when my
You didn't leave that there long
son,
enough.
well, up here we had ours was Redskins, even though they every year we got to change the name. It's you know,
Is it still the Redskins?
yep, still the Redskins.
Wow. It still survived.
I'm
Heck yeah.
surprised.
Yeah. No, I don't have one on. I usually have a Redskins shirt on.
Uh,
Hey, Vester, good to see you.
Hello,
school
sir.
I think the other
school I
day I
went
had
to.
Redskins volleyball because both my daughters, was in volleyball.
Is it like the football team mascot or different?
Oh, it's all the same.
I
It,
gotcha.
we actually have our mascot is an Indian.
Dude, I'm surprised they hadn't canceled the Atlanta Braves yet.
Oh, I'm really shocked. What are they called? That see, I don't even know what they're called.
I still call them the Cleveland Indians, if that's what you're referring to.
Yeah,
They
because I was
call them
going
the,
to say
they,
Cleveland Indians, but I
they
don't know
call
what.
them the Guardians now, but I still call them the Indians.
Yeah,
It's like Washington, I still call them the Redskins.
yeah, and you would have thought they'd come up with something a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
What part of Cleveland reminds you of being a guardian?
Maybe when you're in Cleveland, you wish for a guardian angel. I don't know.
Ugh,
Yeah, I didn't never do no research. I know they had like 5 or 6 names they voted on, and I don't know how that got the votes, but it did.
yeah, I maybe that was the least weird one out of all of them.
Yeah, heck, they even made a movie about the Cleveland Indians. Back what was it? Minor league.
Really?
You mean Major League?
Yeah, yeah, major league. Yeah,
Yeah, with Wild Thing.
yeah. Charlie Sheen,
Yeah,
bunch of actors in there.
yeah. I actually usually what when they make up baseball games and stuff or movies, when they make them up, usually they're not very good. I like the true stories, like the underdog stories, or
Yeah.
true stories that happen. I usually like those better than the made up ones. But that one was actually pretty good.
It was.
about the third one, it wasn't too good after that. Oh, hold on. Oh, where'd you go?
If you like a
What did
good baseball movie, it's based on a true story. Look up the movie called The Hill. Hill. The Hill.
Let me see if I can find you.
out?
There you go. Oh, he left.
Well, he's quick.
Oh, there you are. You're back again.
Who is this
My
masked man?
internet's garbage right now.
I got mine back and yours went down again.
Yeah,
Are you there?
it might be too complicated for a lot of people to start with this.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we can hear you. I can turn you up a little. Oh, you're already up all the way.
I feel like I might
Yeah,
be up
I'm
too
using my
much.
other headset that I have. No camera, right?
Yeah, you're just
Right.
black.
That's racist. So
No
I've
offense.
been summoned, and I'm
About
in
time.
fucking bed right now. Okay, so what the fuck do you
Well,
want?
get up. Well, get the hell up, damn it. What do you think this is?
I'm
A
here, aren't
vacation?
I?
Yeah. No, not really.
Do you know where you
He's
are right
speaking
now?
to
Okay, so evidently yesterday, approximately 8:30 ish, cue boards went down. They're not saying why, but they said go to the backup cue boards, which was Q alerts. Hold on. Dot pub. So I went there and 17 minutes. I know 17 minutes. The other boards came up, and I didn't see nothing. I went through there looking, and I didn't see anything. Until I brought both of them up together, and then I went back and forth, and I seen that one of the posts there was a space in it. So I went and started searching those numbers, and that's when I came up with the weird stuff.
Now, pull it up so you can show 101 that something did change.
Okay, now I
We
have to
know
show.
how his mind thinks.
I'm gonna have to show my entire screen with this, so I can't read chat or anything when I'm over there. Let me share this, make it full screen. Now, this is the regular cue boards. This is what you see all the time. Now, if you switch to the new one, did you see it? Keep your eye on this post right here. I know it's subtle, but this is the only change in the whole boards. I went through and went
I think you
down.
might have lost connection, Bushcraft.
Did he lose connection? He
Well
did.
done. He fell asleep
Dang
again.
it.
Look, he had a rough day. He washed the tires on his truck.
Oh, well,
Really?
that's a lot of work because he has to jump up there and get the tops of them.
I know he's got to use a step ladder. Come on, 101. Jump back up here. I'm talking junk about you.
Okay, I'm gonna remove that for now until he gets back up.
I wonder if he's an armor all man.
That used to be good. I don't know if it's any good anymore.
You know, it's kind of
Probably
boring
not.
talking junk to somebody that can't talk for themselves.
Oh yeah, he just said he can't do that connection.
Are you
Okay,
sure you gonna go live tomorrow?
you heard it here. 101's gonna go live tomorrow.
Yeah,
You heard it here first.
and you know he's gonna put me in the back room tomorrow.
See, that's the weird thing on this. There is no back room.
Oh
Really,
damn, really?
it's all or nothing.
Yeah, because you technically you can still talk in the back room
Um,
unless he mutes you.
join 101 tomorrow night to watch him put me in the back room for probably
Wrecked him.
17
Damn
minutes.
near killed him.
There, let me go ahead and there. Now it has a dynamic scene, which is one that everybody knows. Uh, what were you using your phone
What time you got to be
or his
there?
tablet? Probably. Yeah, that. What's really odd, Jeff has a crappy connection, and his is better than 101's or
How
was.
bad is mine?
Yours is you got Wi-Fi.
Uh-huh.
Oh, iPad. Okay.
Yeesh.
Well, 101, you can go back to bed now.
Sleep
Watching.
tight.
He's probably cussed me. Damn it, you woke me up. I'm wide awake now. I can't go back to sleep.
Yeah, that
Watch some flashlight videos.
I was shocked though that because I kept waiting and waiting for his live to pop up. Did you hear what's going on with the boards? Or something. And I'm waiting and waiting, and I'm like, maybe he doesn't know. And it could be just nothing. But why on the 17th and why for 17 minutes of all numbers?
Yeah, I mean, who knows, It's too much of a coincidence not to
Yeah,
mean something, but what does it mean? Yeah.
yeah, and he probably already knows about these posts that there's a space in one of them. That's the odd thing that caught my eye is that space. It's like, why?
Does the space key have any numeral value?
In the post it does because every post has so many characters in it, and a space is a character.
How much does that account for? Do you know?
Just one.
Okay.
Space, like if you hit the space bar, that's one. If you hit it twice, it's two.
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't know what's in between all that space.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, even basically down the code and every keystroke, it means something. Inevitably.
Yeah, and I'm not that into keyboards or anything to know anything. All I know is um, I happened to go to Truth Social, and they said cue boards are down, and I went to the cue boards and they were down, and they said go to this one to see if it was um, still see if it was up, and I went there and I'm like, oh, this is the same thing. There's nothing new because I thought, whoa, maybe they're going to post something. So I kept refreshing the other one to see because I thought that's what was going on. They were going to post something, and I refreshed it, and 17 minutes later, boom, it was up.
The post
Well,
that you got the
hello.
number. Go ahead. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just telling Ark Wildman hello.
Oh, hey, Ark, how's it going?
That post you got the number from, when was it originally posted?
The 8:45.
No, I mean the date. Like, was it posted previously or was that something new?
No, it was on the 17th.
Huh.
And that's what was weird. That that post came that's when I checked my True Social. I went there to check. Um and that's the first thing that popped up, and it was 8:45 when I went there. And then that 17 minutes after was, and then it was that the cue boards were back up. I thought, well, that's odd.
Hmm.
I was in another chat yesterday, but it was, I don't know, it was well after 9 o'clock, and they made a comment about the full moon, and they said it was the full Q moon. And I said, "What does
Oh
that
boy.
mean?" And he said it's on the 17th,
Oh, ooh, that's interesting too.
and but I didn't think much about it and didn't know what you just told us had happened. So
Yeah,
I don't know if he was just saying that as something he thought of, or maybe he's seen it. I don't know.
it could be. Yeah,
When
yeah.
was it?
I was going around and looking at different things on here and stuff. Um, trying to see if there was something hidden because it went down, and they didn't say why. Like, oh, we have something planned. It's just one of our, and this is the post. One of our many web host network is down. Use Q or Q alerts pub for the time being rather than Q alerts app. And if
Huh.
you go further down there, they explain that this is one of their backups. They have multiple backups. And evidently, this is something um, that happens from time to time. Their host that they have it on is taken down. So they transfer the domain over to their new host, one of their new hosts, which is the backup, because they have multiple backups that they, whenever they do post, it goes across to every one of their backups because they do get taken down. And usually it's not talked about, but since they've been on Truth Social, they post about it now, evidently.
Well, I'm by far no type of ologist, no meteorologist, or I guess I could be a theoretical theorist. I guess I could be that, but I was watching this thing about the moon, and they said the energy is supposed to happen during and around full moons and stuff that happens around that time. Uh, is it coincidence? Who knows? But it does seem like certain things happen like that around certain full moons.
Oh boy. Huh. I found out what Edgar means.
What's that?
Good man.
Um,
If you can say it.
yeah, I'll put it in private. I don't know if I can say that.
How in the world you get to private chat?
I can.
You'll see it in a minute pop up.
Okay, yeah, I see it now.
I put
Yeah.
it in group
Oh,
private.
I wonder where I can text something and put in there. Oh,
That's
okay. I click on it, then it gives me the option. Okay. Dang, I
yeah.
wish I'd have known that the other day. But that's the big thing now. That's
Yeah. If you search that, oh, actually they
Hmm.
here. Let me see if they. Okay. Oh, That's interesting. This is getting stranger. I don't know if I should bring this stuff up.
Get out of that rabbit hole for one thing.
Oh, Edgar 82.
Here we go.
Oh, uh-oh.
Button. I did learn that just now.
Uh-oh. Would you hit the wrong button somewhere?
Who?
What? He disconnected and come back.
Maybe.
Can you hear us, what? He might have to go.
Can give us a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah, he's going to reconnect probably.
Wrong thumb.
Yeah, this thing is very sensitive. I found out if you go out and come, or you go to another page, other than me for some reason, if you go to another page and come back, then you can't hear or talk. One of the two.
Huh. Hey, back room, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
there he
weird.
is.
There he is.
Can you hear us?
All right, I can hear y'all now. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
All right.
Now,
All right. I figured what buttons not to press while you're looking through the features.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay. Yeah, you kind of got to stay in here.
Yeah, I've seen all I need to see for now.
hello, Miss Laurie's world.
But yeah, that Edgar thing. I mean, that's one of the big things. I mean, they've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Everything down to a single keystroke. Every space bar is accounted for.
Yeah, and that's weird that you put it that way too. Every keystroke is recorded, and the difference in the two pages is a keystroke. Now, there used to be. I don't know if anybody remembers this. I can't remember the name of it, but if you hold Alt down and type in a code, you get these symbols like that.
Yeah,
I can't remember what the name of it. What this used to be big. When your name was taken in a game or something, you would come up with different characters to make it so you could keep your name.
yep.
I can't remember that. I used to remember certain ones. Yeah, that's it. And there there are certain ones that normal websites can't pick up, but they're still there. And the only way that you oh, hey Lewis, thank you.
It's awesome.
Celebrating 8 months. Oof.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. And it didn't pop up on this one. It's supposed to pop on this one. I don't know if I have it setting on that one.
It popped up on my cell phone.
I heard it.
Yeah, me too.
But what I was saying is some websites don't recognize it. So it's still there, but you actually have to go in there and select it and then paste it into somewhere that does accept those
Yep.
codes. And then you have to figure out what numbers. It's either a 3-letter code or a 4-letter code. Ooh.
It's like when people put certain emojis in chat, and when it was on the other service, you would show it, and it couldn't acknowledge it. It just show boxes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 101's probably up right now. looking over this and trying to figure out.
Oh, he just cracked open a Diet Coke and went to work.
He's going to call Jeff later on. Damn it, Jeff. It's 4:00 in the morning. I got to work in the morning. Oh, wait. No, he's off. He doesn't work tomorrow. So that's okay if he's up all night.
Yeah, it's okay.
But that was like when that I remember somebody sent there was that countdown, the Q countdown that was going on.
Yeah.
And I dug into it and found out that it was a t-shirt shop, or it was a shop. And
Release date for merch.
they're going to want to sell stuff in this thing. And I said, everybody's falling for this gimmick because this thing was getting thousands and thousands of views. And it would go, and then
I hate this thing.
thank you, Jennifer. 6 months. Look into deer carrots. Yeah, and everybody was calling me nuts and everything. No, it's really cute. They're telling us to do this and do that. And then, bam, it opens up as a shop and everything. Get T-shirts and coffee mugs and all that. And all it was is a money grab and people fell for it and they bought the stuff too. And it has nothing to do with Q. It's just somebody making some money.
Did you catch that bushcraft?
Some of it.
Let me go back and see where I summed up. Oh, shit. Yeah. Let me just say, I'll catch you tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
All right. What? Y'all be good. Everybody out there in YouTube land, have a good night, and I'll catch y'all later.
Leaving?
Yeah, for good reason. But
All right.
I'll talk at you later.
Okay, we'll see you later. You have a good
Good
one.
talking to
All
you,
right.
buddy.
All right. Bye.
Now Jeff has to figure out how to get out of here. Oh, he already figured it out. Look at that. Well, let replace. There you go. I moved you up there.
Yeah, it took me a minute to figure out how to log out.
Oh.
Man,
Hey,
what
Tony.
difference?
Yeah, now that I searched that other number, that's even more strange. And I kind of want to here. Let me bring this up and see what this is. I have no idea what this one is. Oh, there was an amendment. Quarterly reports. Okay. Now that's where you let me search it and see where this is, what this is. Machinery manufacturer. Yeah, I keep going looking at this stuff. I'm gonna have like 50 tabs open. I've already got like
Yeah, I get like that sometimes. I ain't. I mean, I've had my phone and stuff, but I hadn't had no internet at the house. I hadn't really been looking up too much, just stuff here and there.
I bet. And there's a big the hunter's moon tonight, right?
Yeah, the Hunter's Moon. Yeah, it's supposed to be the. I don't know if they said the biggest or the brightest super moon this year. There's also one more next month. November is also be a super moon.
Um, November what?
I forgot. I gotta look it up. Let me
Oh,
see.
okay. Because that's another thing I was going to bring up. Evidently, this is a big thing. I don't know if other people know this or not, or if they've heard of it. I'm not giving it too big of a thinking of it or anything. Just the 13th, we are supposed to be visited by aliens, and it's supposed to be we're going to be in contact with them. Evidently,
What date did you say?
the 13th of November.
Huh? How convenient.
Is that the moon?
No, the full moon. I think
Oh,
it says is. Oh crap! Where'd it go? Yep, it's within that sequence. It's November the 15th. So
oh,
that's that 3 day period on either side.
yeah, that's close, huh? But I thought that was it's like that, um, when the world was supposed to end 2012.
Yeah,
The Mayan
12, 12,
calendar.
12. I remember that.
Yeah. Um, and there a lot of people believed in it, and but there's a lot of people waiting the 13th of December. They were like, we survived.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Southern Belle, good to see you. But
But
I thought that was real interesting. That this there's somebody that I know is going to be interviewing the guy that has predicted this, that we're going to go see that, or um, we're actually going to be visited by aliens and they're going to communicate with us somehow. I don't know how, but
yeah, that's what I always wondered.
yeah.
You know, they're
Is it
just gonna.
is it going to be like a over a satellite or something?
Yeah, or Morse code or something. I don't know. Clicks or.
Yeah.
I'm an alien. How did you think I would talk? I know your language.
Eric, you're in the wrong backstage. You need to go out and go to the one that says Friday. If you look at the very top, it tells you which room you're in. Here, I can actually show you my screen. That might help. Entire screen, boom.
Bring them out.
Okay, if you're looking at this screen and you look up here and it says anything but Friday, you're in the wrong one. Because this is where we're at. We're in the live one that's Friday. And when you go to log in, you click that link, and then right above there, it'll say, um, it'll have a drop down, and there'll be 3 or 4 windows. It's Monday, or there's be one for morning, and there's one for Friday. And there may be one for um, recording. I'm not sure, but
Oh wow, 49-0 halftime. Man, they're showing no mercy.
49 to
But
0. Dang.
Did you know it was
Almost.
today in 1867 that America formally purchased Alaska from Russia for
Oh,
$7.2 million?
yeah, and
You know, that equals to less than about 2 cents an acre.
they dread it every.
Man, could you imagine getting some land for 2 cents an acre?
You saw me
Hmm.
live. Um, I don't know why you would see me live because I'm over here. Because you would come straight into this room if you were you
Yeah,
came into the right room.
it was today, B. Yeah, I like this platform because I can see chat now without having to click over. I can see everything, you know?
Yeah.
It's not that I didn't want to read chat before, it's just I'd probably hit the wrong button, you know?
Yeah, the on Bonnie's, it's probably been a week or so. But I asked you a question and you didn't answer me, and I was like, oh, he probably not looking at chat.
Yeah, I got to get better at that. But you know, like on the other one, if you view it on your phone or something, it takes away where it shows us, you know, but on this one, it shows it on the bottom and on the side.
Yeah, yeah. They they've always said that that's their biggest mistake they've ever done is selling Alaska. And the thing um, is it 2.5 miles? There's a line in between Russia and United
Oh
States.
yeah,
I
it's
think
not
it's
far at all.
two and
Yeah,
a half
you
miles.
can see it. You can see across it.
Yeah, and there's at one point where you can just walk. It says Friday night live stream. Well, then you should be here.
Where's he at? Is he
Let me.
pulling a 101?
Um,
Get your flashlights on. We don't see you.
let's see here. Let's replace. Let's see if we put Eric in here. I can put you in there, but see, it says you're not connected. Right here. Wee. Oh, I could switch over. I think that's what it said. Yeah, I can actually switch over from here. That's weird. I didn't know I could do that. But that would leave you up here by yourself for a minute.
There he is.
No, that's not him. It's just
Oh,
his icon I put up there. And
silly imposter. Thought you could trick us.
yeah, you may be able to use that drop down and connect to and go to the right one. I've never tried, but
Once he figures that part out, he's got it. That's about the hardest thing I've seen.
yeah.
7 and 0.
And that's the difference between. Nope, it says Friday night live stream. It says Friday night live stream because it should only say Friday night live. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, that's almost as bad as when Detroit spanked the Dallas Cowboys the other night.
Oh yeah, I was happy too. I was
Oh
happy to see him
boy.
do it.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
They make it so bad it was on Jerry Jones's birthday.
Oh, was it really? Oh
Yeah,
no.
it was his birthday that Sunday.
Oh, he
That
he
that was
got
his gift.
dinged so bad the next day and the days after
Yeah.
because he did that interview and told this guy he's going to get somebody to answer the questions for him. Oh boy.
Well, it's one of them things. If you do great, nobody ever questions them. But if you start
Oh yeah.
flopping like that, I mean, they're going to point it out.
Yeah. Well, he
Especially
did.
when you get,
He
they
did.
hadn't won a home game. They're 0-4 at home now.
Ooh. And Dallas has taken us out of being um, going to playoffs a few times uh, with some really really bad refs. Uh, Talking about Detroit, there's been a lot, Um, yeah, there's been a lot of times that the world's supposed to end. Um, you know, when 2000 came around, the computers were going to shut down and it was going to black out the whole world and everything.
Yeah.
That was I I made some money during that time.
Y2K.
Yeah,
I
putting
was
the
just a
fixes
kid.
in because
I was
nobody knew how to do that. It. I had a floppy. Popped the floppy in, ran the command, and it was done. I put a zero, put a zero on your clock, and that was it.
Yeah, we
19.
didn't have no computer, so I was thinking, man, everybody's freaking out. Well, mom was like, we don't even have a computer. We're good. We got a VCR. What could
Yeah.
happen?
Well, that's what it was supposed to be. The banks and uh, they were talking about landing all the airplanes because they didn't know when it flipped over, all the airplanes were going to crash because of the zero.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see, what was that? 1999. I was 11 years old. I didn't have no idea what was going on.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
what gets me. People were that during the 2020 sickness thing, everybody that was getting the juice was saying,
yeah.
"Oh, that's the mark. That's the mark of the beast." And what? Wait a minute. There's a lot of stuff that's supposed to happen before that.
What
And
about, remember 2006? Remember June 6, 2006?
yeah,
People were freaking out about that.
yeah, he was a youngin.
Yeah,
Yeah, nothing really happened. They Windows already had the updates for most of them, most computers. A
yeah.
lot of people didn't want to run the updates, and that's where I came along for, you know, it does not work with Firefox, huh? I'll have to try it. I tried Google Chrome and the Mini Mac doesn't like it. Well, I'm on Chrome right now, and it should work. Yeah, may have to go to something else because a lot of people are still having problems with it. You're gonna try one more time. Uh, right when you click on the link, you'll get your normal login where it has your name and asks you to put in your mic and camera and everything. That screen will have a drop down. Make sure it says Friday night live. That's it. Friday night live, and then hit enter or join, and you should pop straight up into here. TikTok, nah, I don't mind watching TikTok and everything, but I don't. I don't know. I don't get. I don't know. There are a lot of not. I would probably say majority of them would not be my crowd. I'd have to have a lot of mods for chat because I've seen a lot of people come into other chats and it was horrible. Yeah, there's another one I could try out that you can do this with. Let me see here. I was going to check. Let me check here. And I don't follow too many people on Truth Social. Oh, I do like this one. I'll go ahead and do the meme. Oh, I got so many tabs open, it's not even funny. There's a good meme.
I logged the cemetery gate, and the Democrats accused me of election interference. No, 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 not today. I think he's trying to come in, or is this just the other one?
Let me see. Yeah, that's still the logged out version. Um, did he say anything? I don't see him in chat here. I have followed it 3 times, instructions to the letter. Now it says live preview. Live preview. I don't even know that one. I don't even have a live preview. I don't think I do. Huh.
I know it's a little bit different on the phone, but not much. You still get the same like little drop down tab.
Yeah. $402 million real estate deal. I don't know about him.
Depending on where it's at, it could be a lot of real estate though.
Comment. There's a comment? Or you mean the supermoon? or the hunter's moon. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video and put it on Signal or something. Did Bigfoot fell asleep already? West. Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Huh. I don't know. I wasn't tracking that one.
Well, anyway, hopefully we get the lowdown, and I sure, especially if 101's off tomorrow, he'll probably dig into that quite a bit, especially the two different numbers. Oh, I just found a third different number. The post ID numbers.
What does that mean?
Oh, interesting. Well, that's where they're getting at 17, 830, and then there's three different ones now. There's a 259, 253, and a 238. Wow. And that's here. Let me search this one and see what it comes up. Search it on here. That gives me the same thing I was just at. Let's view all posts. Oh, interesting. Be aware of false prophets. I am not a prophet. You are not a prophet. We are not prophets. Focus on the mission. That's where the 238 went. Oh, there is a lot of different posts for this stuff. I'll let 101 deal with that. There's a lot of different posts there. And I didn't know you could go to each one of those.
You know, tell them what else. What else was happening like that yesterday, if anything?
Yeah. And here's the other one that's 326. What is coded in your DNA? Who put it there? Why? Mankind is repressed. We will be repressed no more. Information is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Information is power. How do you protect your DNA? There is a war for your DNA. Protect your DNA. Q.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of different stuff in that. That's
It's like the
like I said,
codex.
that'll be something for 101 to get into. And it's all because of a space. And you can't select that space either. That's the other odd thing.
Yeah, what's the meaning of the space?
Yeah. Maybe it's the alien that's coming.
Who said that? Where'd you see that at?
um, a few posts on X, and one person that I know is going to interview the person who foreseen it, or
You said the 13th, right?
yeah, 13th of November is when first contact. Evidently, we're going to supposed to, you know, communicate with an alien, because it's odd that I don't know if it's just because there's been a lot of stuff going on with um, Washington D.C. They said that a UFO crashed. People seen it. There's videos of it, but that videos don't really mean anything anymore.
What
Because
was that, earlier this week or last weekend?
yeah, something like that this week or the weekend.
Yeah, I've been hearing little whispers about it, but I hadn't seen anything on it.
Yeah. So I didn't hear any more of it. I just seen a few videos. There's some said they seen it in Virginia, and some said they seen it in North Carolina. Who knows?
Mm.
Oh, there's one in New York too. Okay.
Oh, if they're there, they're definitely here. I'm gonna be looking for them here in Georgia.
Yeah, they're trying to determine, should we should we talk to these guys?
I mean, heck, I'll clear a spot out for them and land if they want to communicate. You know, if they can understand me.
The thing
You
that
know,
always got me, because our space is cram packed full of stuff, and I'm like, I wonder, them pulling up on us and seeing all this, do they think it's like a minefield or or something,
yeah,
and the next thing is, how do we get down there? We got to drive through this field of debris and satellites and space stations and all that stuff. And then you have Skynet, or whatever it's called. Um,
Starlink.
yeah, Starlink, all lined up sometimes. And let's go in behind them guys.
Yeah, hopefully they would be strategic and not just bulldoze their way in and knock a few out.
Yeah,
Maybe they can teleport. They can teleport their vessel. Beep boop.
and that's the thing. How many aliens have already been here, but couldn't make it down? They crashed into a satellite, and that's part of the debris up there too. Is some alien vessels up there.
Man, well, what's it? What's that? Roswell, New Mexico. It might be a hot spot during that time. Who knows?
Well, I don't think we had too many satellites up there in the 40s. You never know, though.
I mean, as far as like people gathering, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure more people hear about stuff like that. People's gonna gather. They're gonna expect or want to see something.
yeah. I had somebody that wanted to do my um, interview and hear my story about the stuff I seen in Phoenix, and said that they were doing a tour of areas, and they wanted to do it in the where you seen it and stuff. And they had people that they were going to take to Roswell and Area 51 and all those places and stuff. I'm like, who's paying for this?
Yeah.
And they said, well, you have to get there. And I said,
Huh.
I don't know if I'd have to get some money to go all the way to Phoenix. And Phoenix has changed quite a bit since I've been there.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Man, hopefully they don't bring in Darth Vader. That would suck.
Well, it depends which one. If it's from Spaceballs, I think we're good.
That would be funny. Yeah. You see the shadow and you think it's the big one, and he steps down and it's the little.
Uh,
Yeah, that would be funny. Oh man. Hopefully it wouldn't be like what was that? It was like a comedy one. Mars Attacks. Remember that one?
oh yeah.
I think like Jack Nicholson was the president of the United States.
the,
I
the
think.
little Chihuahua dog with the
Yeah. They swapped they put the lady's head on the
yeah.
Chihuahua's body.
Yeah,
I
my
hope we
kids
don't get
love
those
that
type.
movie though. Uh,
I said, oh man.
always make sure you keep some records around and a record player,
Yeah.
especially a portable one that you can drive around with it to take out the aliens.
Yeah, they didn't like the music. Can't remember if it was a specific song or just any song. Can't
I
remember.
It was an older song. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. Hey Diane, um, I watched them. Actually, that was last night sometime. I watched. Where was this morning? I don't know. Um, Last of the Mohicans.
Oh yeah. I hadn't
Yeah,
seen it in a while, but that's a
yeah, it was a
classic.
good movie. And I started watching the original Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't remember how many they're up to now, but yeah,
I think 6 or 7. I'm not sure.
that's another big franchise. I mean, I don't know when it first come out, but all the games, the merch, the
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. The game was like up to 3 or 4 when the movie came out, and it blew up like crazy. I liked one of my favorite parts of the Last of the Mohicans was when the I think his real name's Wes something or other. Um,
Might rewatch that tonight.
the the main bad Indian guy took out his son, and the old man's running up that hill. And actually, you know where that was filmed at, don't you?
Where at?
North Carolina.
How about that?
And he's running up this hill and taking at guys left and right, and his I think it's like his half son or something like that, or adopted son, the main character guy, and they're taking him out left and right coming up the hill, and he goes up there and does this little roll and then takes him out in one hit, and and it just like easy peasy type thing,
Yeah,
and the guy's sitting there like, wow. at, before he takes the last hit on him. Yeah.
it's like the I might have told you or I didn't tell you. I don't know, it's been a couple weeks now. It's before the hurricane, but I was leaving a job and I seen like a bunch of junk by the road. I said, man, that just looks like junk. But I got out and checked it anyway. And I opened up one of the bags and it was just nothing but VHS tapes. There was like a handful of DVDs, but it was a bunch of VHS tapes in the box. I opened up a bunch of them. Movies was in there. I got them.
Wow.
It was all type of stuff. Crocodile Dundee on VHS and all type of old movies.
Uh-oh. They're coming back. Yeah. I my son got a big collection of VHS.
Yeah.
Um, oh, this has probably been about 10 years ago. Um, somebody had on Facebook before the Facebook market. They were selling a box of DVDs, Disney movies and stuff, VHS, and wanted $10. And I messaged her and I said I'll take them. And I went down there and she had multiple boxes, and I ended up putting them in a bigger box and wrapped them up for Christmas. That was his Christmas present, and he still has the box and everything.
I remember as a kid when we got VHSs. I don't know. I was probably like 12 or 13. Might have been a little before. I got a VCR and a TV, and uh, somebody got. Remember the movie The Indian in the Cupboard?
Oh yeah, one of my
I
daughter's
got that.
favorite.
I got that movie for Christmas or my birthday, and it came with a toy. It came with like a little key, and it came with like with a little Indian figure with the movie inside the case.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
yeah, I've seen that and that case, but the key and stuff is missing.
Man, who knows what I did with that key and the toy. My mom's probably still got the movie put up, but yeah, to have that whole set, man.
Yeah, and anytime I actually see a VCR or the player that doesn't smell burnt up or anything, I'll test it out and see if it works. I usually buy them, even if I don't use them right away, just to have.
Yeah,
I
I
think
got a
we got
couple.
like 3 or 4 of them in the house right now.
Even got one of the DVD VHS combos.
Yeah, those usually died a lot.
Yeah, it was too much going on in one unit. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That Indian in the Cupboard. I remember that was like one of my favorite movies as a kid. I'm like,
yeah,
dang man, if I could bring my action figures to life, I said, man, that'd be awesome. You know, I had some Ninja Turtles, some wrestlers.
yeah. There's nothing like well, I mean, if you have a good system. There are some, the little plastic ones that doesn't sound very good, but you get a good uh, turntable and a good system behind it. That's what I've been looking for is a turntable because I've got a receiver and I've got the CD that holds 500 disc in it.
Oh
Uh,
wow,
yeah, all it's either Sony or Pioneer, one of the two.
both of them used to make good stereo stuff. I don't know about
Yeah,
now, but
yeah, yeah. Now, um, Jim would know all about that stuff. I used to have, um, well, I've got big speakers in the garage, and if I crank them up, the cops get called.
oh yeah, I
we
bet.
um, the most of the football team would come over and lift weights in my garage. Um, the main ones of my son's friends and stuff, and they used to crank it up a little too high sometimes, and they'd come over and that bump music. You got need to stop that. And
Yeah.
you're making my coffee cup slide off the coffee table. Yeah.
So one of my buddies, he's got a car set up like that. It's not an everyday car, but he does like audio competitions.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
man,
I just dislike the ones that overdo the bass when their system can't handle it too.
yeah,
That and it you can hear the crackling and stuff, and it's just
yeah. You
stop
can't
that.
hear any sounds or any acoustics. It's just vibration. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, it sounds great. He's like, I'm like, no, it doesn't.
yeah. It doesn't. Yeah, it sounds like your trunk's about to rattle loose. Yeah, I don't
And
know why people think it sounds good, but it doesn't. Yeah,
yeah, I've actually got CDs that were meant for the high bass. I forget what the name of them is now, but I think I still have them in there. I'll put it that way.
yeah. I still got a bunch of old CD books. Mm,
Some people can't sleep on them. Are you serious? Oh,
yeah,
I remember going. I didn't go too far into um, the park up there.
yeah. They do that here now. Even like on the bus stop benches, I noticed they put these little handrail things in the middle of them. I'm thinking, man, that's messed up.
Yeah. Um, I went. I didn't go too far in. I went where there was a fountain. I don't know what fountain it was or anything like that. And they had benches all around it, and they were all full of people sleeping on them at the time. Good night, Sandy. You have a good night.
Forget that. There's a there's a junction right as you coming into Atlanta, and man, it's a whole. I mean, they got a whole outdoor resort under there. It's just not even a homeless camp. I mean, they got everything. They got workout equipment. I mean, all type of stuff. I mean, it is insane.
Well, that's what I used when, and this was the '80s, late '80s, when I was in New York, um, New York City, and I was waiting to take the bus out, and I was going to be there for 3 days, and they said you couldn't be in the terminal for more than so many hours or something like that. So I
Huh.
just went walking. I said, "Well, I've never seen New York City except for on the outskirts." So I decided to just walk. And I don't know what street I started on, whatever the main bus stop was on or terminal. And I just started walking because you couldn't see the other end of the street, the end of it. And I thought, well, we're just on an island. How big can this island be?
Yeah.
And oh man, I remember walking down the first street, and then um, there's like a highway part. It's kind of like a highway um, that that you could walk on the side over here, and you could see the water from over there. And then you walk down, and I walked back up the other way, and that's all I did is walked up one street and down the other street. Um, and somebody told me don't keep going down this way. Um, you don't want to be in that area. Uh oh, what? Why is it ending?
What happened?
Are we still live? Says we're still live. That was
Yeah.
weird.
Says live on my end.
Okay. It just said it'll be ending and it was counting down.
Oh
So I
man.
don't know what's up with that. Okay.
So far so good.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm like, why is it counting down?
Fine.
But
Okay.
anyways, they said, don't go down there. It's too dangerous. And I said, how dangerous could it be? And I just kept on walking. And I went down through there and I ended up going, and I don't know the name of the place because I can't remember it, but there was a barbecue place. And I was the only white guy in there and never had any issue. And I had barbecue and everything, ate and went along my way and didn't have any issues at all. Then went down the next block and did the same thing. And because you couldn't stay in the bus terminal because you could somebody would come by and say your time's up, you have to leave.
Hey, that sucks. Even though you're waiting on a bus, I could
Yeah,
see if it was
I said,
just a.
I have to wait for my bus, and they say you have to go get um, a hotel room. I said I ain't got no money, which I had money, but I didn't want to tell everybody I had money.
Yeah,
But that's
don't blame me.
the main thing I ate was that barbecue, which it was good. I don't know the name of the place. I remember it was a it was a white building, I think red or black letters, and it was packed full.
Huh.
I ate barbecue ribs and
Okay.
potato salad and something else. I can't remember what it was.
They do have good barbecue in New York. New York City.
Yeah,
I like to go just for the food, all the different types of foods you got access to. Oh
yeah.
man.
And I went through a spot that was just all Asian people and stuff, trying to sell me every little thing. Um, and at that time, New York City is very clean compared to what it was in the 80s. It the curbs were all busted and it was very dirty streets and sidewalks. Um, but now I see videos and movies of New York City, and it's like really clean compared to what it used to be in the 80s. Well, they only give you 2 hours now. Dang, it used to be 4.
Huh.
Because I was there for about two hours, and they said I only had 2 hours, and then I have to leave. And I said, well, I'm just waiting on my bus, and they asked me when the bus is, and I get and showed them the ticket, and they say you got to go. We don't. And they said loitering, and I said I'm waiting on a bus, and it didn't matter.
Huh. Yeah, 4 hours. That's enough to get you a good nap. Just for them to tell you, wake up, you got to go.
Oh yeah, I would rather live out in the country all by myself. I don't like neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says I'm still alive. That's weird. Yeah, I don't have a timer on here that I know of. Maybe it was just counting down because it would have been 2 hours when that timer it counted down to 2 hours. I don't know. But I think I am going to call it a night, though. But at least we got 101 saying he's going to go live tomorrow because of the Q stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's going to dig into more of it and figure more of it out because, like I said, for Q to go down on the 17th for 17 minutes, that's a big coincidence. So I don't know. That's up to him to figure it out, I guess. But thanks everybody for hanging out. I know haven't been here this week, but I've had a lot to deal with being reported on for every little thing. Yeah, it's been, some of it's been really silly, and on top of it, still trying to get the doctor to send referrals over here when all it takes is to dial a fax number to send it, and I actually had to get on a two-way call or three-way call, whatever, when all three of us was on at the same time. Because doctor said, "Oh, we send it," and I go to the other doctor, and he said, "Oh, they didn't send it." So I figure I get them both together so they can figure it out. And they said, "Well, we'll send it. We'll hit the button and send it now." And then, "Oh, here it is." Yeah, silly stuff.
I know, right?
And it still didn't get a hold of his doctor, doctor. This is just for a rehab. So I have to go do the whole thing again for another doctor to.
Yeah. Make sure you send them the bill.
Yeah. But anyways, you guys have a wonderful night, and let me see if I can end this.
Good night,
And
everybody.
we'll see you. Hopefully, get back to normal here Monday. Good night.